Hi guys, welcome back to the Heel Project. We are back with wrestling content again. We just had our watch. This is our what just happened. We've just had Clash at the Castle finish. Overall, a rather good show.
Yeah.
Actually, miles better than I was. I was worried after SmackDown yesterday. I can't lie.
Yeah, you had reason to be.
It was drab. So there we are. But it was a 2-hour pay-per-view. Pay-per-view. No, it's not. Pre-show is what I was trying to say. A 2-hour pre-show with nothing.
Yeah,
It was
too
pointless.
Too much of nothing.
We even started getting little segments in between, like the old cartoon ride along kind of whatever it was.
It's getting to that point now.
It was like
with
story
WWE.
time, wasn't
It's
Yeah,
it?
story time. That was it.
Unless they advertise a match on the pre-show, what's the point of us even watching that anymore?
Yeah.
But as we were in Scotland, Drew McIntyre was always going to be in the main event. So we started with Link falling asleep and Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles opening the show in the I Quit match.
It was a good match.
It was good. I mean, of course, he was the what was his title? What was the thing? I forget what the thing that pops up for Cody.
Oh, for the
Insert superstar's name.
Something like that.
women's tag team titles. Insert superstar's name.
And that sort of summed up a few things for WWE tonight. There was a few muck-ups and things and mistakes. But the match itself was good. What did we think of the finish?
Yeah, it was done well because
crap.
I think it was done well. They're telling Cody's story well. They're turning Cody very heel to the fans. He's had those traits, but they're feeding it more and more and more.
Wake up, boy!
I was
You can do it.
disappointed at just how quickly not quickly, just how anticlimactic he quit. Like
That's what they wanted to do because
just
they wanted the next.
But anyway,
they wanted him to attack him with the stairs.
So that ending was quite a brutal match, to be fair, as an I Quit. Obviously expect it. Mama Rose got involved, and then the whole match was about to finish because Cody Rhodes was about to hit AJ with a set of steps, and with him handcuffed to the ropes, and I quit. And then the match finished, so Cody thought, anyway.
We did ask his mama.
I just hit him anyway.
Did ask his mama.
No, he did ask mama.
And she said yes, so...
she's savage, so...
She was very happy to say yes as well.
Yes.
I rate it. I rate the savagery. Why not? Why not?
Yeah, not only did she give him a good old slap, she told his son to wallop him with some steps.
Yeah. Next match was Alba Fire, Isla Dawn winning the tag team championships.
The right decision.
Yeah, it gave Scotland something nice as well. I'll tell you now, neither of the other two won later on. And after the week they've had, bloody hell, it's deserved. And Triple H has just said in the press conference thing that that's not the reason why, which was a nice thing for him to say. However, he probably would have said he was always going to say that, whether it was or wasn't.
Yeah, of course it was.
But it was a good match.
Nice to see them with a little run. It was okay. There was a couple of really dodgy. Really dodgy spots, but.
Right, I'm gonna say something that I don't very often say. I'm actually gonna defend something in women's wrestling here because yes, there was a few mistimed spots.
I've just remembered the one you were going to say about.
I know
iffy bits, but honestly, seeing Jade Cargill actually try and do new things and to push that sort of limit of what she's used to, and to try and sort of go outside of the normal and outside of the box. I'm all for it.
Yeah, even I agree with that.
And there was one spot as well which it looked like she'd just badly timed it, but she managed to maneuver it into a move which looked really good because I think it was like she did a big boot and she also did a power bomb at exactly the same time, and it worked really well.
Yeah,
I don't think it was completely intentional, but it worked. And she managed to change that up on the fly to something that didn't look awful, which is starting to show that the training and things that they're clearly still putting it through are actually starting to take some effect. So
Well, I'm going to get a bit.
However-
I'm going to take that hate off of you though, because I'm going to get it now. Because
Oh,
I'm
you
going to
say.
say that I'd rather watch her have a match than Bianca Belair have a
Oh,
match
right.
recently.
Oh, Bianca's awful.
because she is so boring and it's the same stuff every single time.
Well, I was going to say,
Yeah.
Jade does need to learn though to not tap when she's being choked, though, when she's not
Yeah.
supposed to tap.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
that
I'd
that's
rather
happens.
a bit dumb.
So that might
I'd
end
rather
up in
watch a
some sort of
Cargill match.
storyline. Well, that was to Shayna Baszler, and Shayna Baszler obviously put the pin
Yeah.
in the end. So maybe that might become part
Was
of the story,
intentional, maybe.
storyline that she'd already won. So I'll give her the benefit of the doubt and say we'll give it until they appear on the next show and whichever show.
See if it's ever mentioned again.
Yeah, pretty much, mate. That's pretty much the way I was thinking. But again, all right match. Oh, next match: Sami Zayn, Chad Gable. Sami
This is
Zayn
the
is still your IC champion, as it's the what just happened. But
This disappointed me the most.
Really?
I liked the storytelling in it. You wanted Chad to win's the only issue.
No, I think storyline wise going forward, Chad being the champion and the things could happen on top of that would work so much better. I just a bit worried what's Chad gonna go from here.
I think that happens at Money in the Bank now, though.
See,
I
look,
don't
this
see
is,
it.
this is it. Like we have actually spoken about it, and we've said like I think it was and I think it was a storyline I surmised. You know, Chad's lost. Obviously, he's now blaming Otis. Otis has already stood up to him to defend Maxine on several occasions, as he did again tonight. Chad's going to be, no, I'm not having it. It's not good enough. You should be taking my side. He's obviously he's gonna push Otis too far. Otis is gonna turn on him. Otis is gonna beat him down, and then that's where your storyline comes into play, Pete. So technically, he doesn't really need the title.
No, my
Yeah,
big
it
thing
would
is
be good to have
Yeah.
him as a champion, hiding between them, behind them as protection, like you said. But that can always happen later on. You know, he could have him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
he
just
could-
worried where he's gonna go after that now. That's my we'll see.
I agree. My argument with this is, for me, it made more sense for Chad to win and go forward to be able to be the dominant heel who's got a backup plan in the Creed brothers,
Yeah.
rather than the smarmy heel that's
No, lost again.
snivelly loser and eventually has to crawl out of the pits with a new backup plan that's not very good in
Yeah.
the Creed brothers, which is what's going to happen, unfortunately, which means the
No.
Creed brothers are on the back foot straight away as well with it, and it just
Potentially.
instead of putting them into a where they could have come in as a really dominant position and been pushed right up the card straight away, then now the whole thing is going to start on a back foot and a bit slower down. But with all that said, I'm now giving you my opinion and not my facts, and the facts of the match was actually pretty good.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. And also that we've had some good news leading up to it is though that Chad is actually officially signed.
He has re-signed.
Yeah, he's
So
resigned
he's
now.
going nowhere. So again,
Bonus.
delay the split up of Chad and Otis. It's fine. It'll make it work.
Yeah.
Bailey defeated the Scottish lady of Piper Niven.
Only bloody just.
Good match.
Only just, but it was good fun. The match
Chelsea
itself
Green
was
was
good.
I'm
brilliant.
sorry,
Chelsea Green did
Chelsea
great.
in that bloody mask coming
She-
running out.
I said it during the match. She 100% maximized her minutes of TV
Did.
time.
Yeah.
Like she made every second that she had camera work count.
Chelsea Green is good with really, really good
She
with
is
things like that.
perfect.
I'm going to be honest as well. And I know I fantasy booked this myself into a point where I kind of
Piper and
myself to the
Chelsea.
point where I really love it. I really wanted to see Piper win the belt here so that Chelsea could come in with the Money in the Bank and have that little storyline of the two friends that are still
It's a
together
repeat
while one's
Judgment
champ
Day.
and one's potentially challenge.
It's a
Mm.
repeat
again?
Judgment Day. 'Cause didn't that happen with Judgment Day? Didn't
No.
Oh no.
No.
It's when Finn was challenging Seth for the title.
Yeah.
And Damien was lingering
Yeah.
with the
Oh, I
with the
see.
contract.
I
Yeah,
see.
but
Yeah,
it
So
never
yeah,
it's-
that's
actually,
right.
it
Yeah,
never
Yeah.
actually happened.
no,
Yeah, they teased it
yeah,
heavily though.
yeah.
match, though.
But it was a good match. It was.
The match was great,
Trying
like
to think of
genuinely really
spots.
good.
There was
Really
some
good.
brutal
I think
spots.
both of them did brilliantly in the match as well. Like it was much better than I was expecting.
Triple
if
H
I'm
did
honest.
say, and he's right. Piper really steps up. It was her time to step up, and she showed she could do it tonight.
She did, yeah,
Yeah,
she did.
I personally, I'd love to see Chelsea do as much as I'm enjoying like the silly comedic relief side of it. I'd love to see a more serious,
I think she'll get lost doing that.
genuinely
Though.
competitive.
This
side to
shows
it.
she's different.
I know.
does.
I just
I
think-
think
I
she's
think
still
she's got
got that side
potential.
as well, though. With
Yeah,
what
she
she's
has.
doing,
Yeah.
although she's still got the silliness to it, she's still when she's actually in her matches and doing what she does best.
She can
Chelsea's
wrestle.
still very, very good in the ring. Like it's not like she just goes, "Oh, yeah, I'm playing a comedy character, so my wrestling and everything can be a bit boom."
No, she's very good.
She's very good.
and different.
I'm not taking that away from her. It'd just be nice. It'd be nice to see her get more of a Bailey and a Becky and a Charlotte kind of run. You know,
I
when
don't think we need more
she
of that
can
because
be
I think
a threat.
the unfortunate thing is about the four horsewomen is they kind of ruined the women's division as opposed to pushing it up to where it needed to be. But that's again, we're going into opinion, and that's more of a story for another time. The match
Yeah.
itself here was
Really good
genuinely
match.
really good.
Yeah,
really,
it
really
was
good.
very, very, very well
Like
told.
Piper stepped up and showed why she was in a title match.
And I think we're going to see a lot more of her.
Chelsea
come
did
out-
really good to get all of her TV time validated to be worthy. And for the first time since Bailey won the title, she actually had a title match where she genuinely earned and won and had a good match.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I
Piper
can't
might
complain about
have-
that match at all.
Right.
Piper might have lost the match, but she still come out looking really bloody strong.
You lot got to watch the whole match. I was doing a bit of editing whilst this match was on. But I want to talk about the match that I really want to talk about, which is the main event.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre, as I said, is
Oh.
not your world heavyweight champion at the minute, and he will never be the world heavyweight champion whilst CM Punk is in the company, according to CM Punk.
There's
Great
only one
choice.
bit of this match that I really want to talk about.
You want to talk
Why
about the
didn't he come
injuries
out
of
to
Damian
Broken
Priest?
Dreams?
I want to talk about whether Priest's going to be relinquishing that belt on Monday or not.
There is a good chance.
Could well be.
Because-
So go on. You talk us through the moment.
Right, so he went through his sort of step up tope, whatever you call it, that he does, where he kind of over the top. But he managed to get his ankle caught between the second and top rope as he rotated, so it got twisted between the ropes, and he ended up dangling upside down in, not a very good position whatsoever by one leg.
Luckily, his shoulder was holding a bit of that weight onto
His
the...
shoulder hit,
Yeah.
Shoulder was on the
hit
mat.
the apron first to sort of take the weight, so the weight didn't all go straight onto the leg.
Luckily.
But it's still,
Oh, it was very uncomfortable. You could tell straight away. It could have been really bad still.
I'm going to be honest, I'd be very surprised if there's no injury there whatsoever. He's definitely going to have to go and get scans and an X-ray and whatnot for that leg, because
Mm.
that was brutal. But he did walk out under his own power.
Yeah,
And carried on.
and
And he
was
did
able
continue
to
the match. He didn't
and
walk,
was
he
able to
didn't.
get to the segment where the ref got knocked off and ended up being hurt. We've had some brilliant spots up between before that as well. We had a bunch of big moves from both of them.
A razor's edge, which pretty much was done on one leg.
Yep. But
Jackknife.
ref
Like,
got knocked out. We took a couple of claymores. Ref got knocked out though. Drew was about to win after a claymore, and he's calling for another ref. Come on, ref!
Got a 10 count basically. The crowd was
That's
counting
why.
it.
The thumbnail, the ref that comes out, is CM freaking Punk, which Link called about 30 seconds before it happened.
As soon as the ref went down and called
Yeah,
out referee, went,
but-
we know who the ref is.
Some would say that's predictable, but no point beforehand did any of us. We all said Punk was coming, but none of us said that that's going to be how it was.
gonna be the
what
ref.
spot he was going to be in.
And we
yeah.
all loved it. Like that was wicked.
It was good.
Because the crowd didn't even realise it was him. Like there was bugger all crowd reaction to
The
the
camera
ref
work
coming.
was amazing there as well.
It was
The,
because
the camera being behind the ref as he was starting to count. Was
Didn't see him come down who it was
before
even.
that, you could
just
see
saw
the ref.
someone.
You could see a ref running with a light on CM Punk that was running, but we were on hard. It was basically off the hard cam, so we were far enough away that we couldn't see.
You
who
saw
it
the
was.
ref shirt.
And
that
then
was
the
it.
next shot was after he's run past the cameraman on the ramp. He runs past, he slides into the ring to start counting in. The cameraman's here behind CM Punk.
So
One,
you see the
two,
back of
You
his
see the shirt.
greasy
Yeah.
hair.
And
his
then-
You see the shirt and the
shoes,
back of the hair.
and then doesn't count the third.
Straight away, as soon as you see
Oh.
the hair, it was 1, 2, and Drew look up. You knew who it was, and it was
Brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant. And then he ends up kicking or punching. He did
Kicking.
something. He just summoned to Drew's balls.
I
He
thought you
kicked
just need him, to be
Did
Yeah.
honest.
something. I can't remember.
So
what
so
for.
Drew initially pushed him.
That was it.
and
Into the
got him
end
by
up
the
in the
face, didn't
corner.
he?
Yeah.
Got him by the face, and there was a big swift kick, and took Drew
But
straight
it
down.
wasn't the only kick to the groin tonight. That was the weird thing.
Well,
was the
I
other
don't
one?
know if that's weird or not.
Oh, AJ
AJ
has
gets
it
it
in
every 5
match.
minutes. Remember?
Oh,
It's
AJ,
just-
AJ,
it's-
yeah,
It's in AJ's contract.
He
Please
begs for
make
it.
sure that I can't have more children. I'm
yeah,
sure of it.
yeah. Well, he did mention last night as well the fact that he wishes he was at home with his kids because his kids want him there. No, he didn't even say that. He said his kids want him at home. That
He
was
didn't
it.
wanna
He
be
didn't say
home.
that he
But,
wanted to be there. He just said,
Yeah.
"My kids want me home." Well, go home then, you moron.
So
No, he
Right.
said his kids want him home, and then he ended that by saying, "But I'll go home when I feel like it." It's like, okay.
You're a bad dad.
so
Get in the
Punk
bin.
got,
Well
a,
done.
Punk got a swift kick, pushed Drew to the floor,
hmm
and Priest just managed, just as the ref started getting up, and Priest covered him for the 3.
Did he finish her first? Can't
No,
remember.
he did. He's
South Haven jokes on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And as the camera turned around after the 3 count, Punk's there with the 3 Punk fans that have been wearing the Punk t-shirts
They
all
were
night
ringside.
that are ringside. So he was just there with them, celebrating with them.
That was very cool. Very cool shot.
Great
Well,
moment for them.
Drew in that also didn't come out to Broken Dreams, which he thought was a bit of a meh, bit of a shame. Cool that he got a bagpipe
The
band
bagpipe,
yeah.
and all that though.
His so-called Mania entrance, it would have been.
It would have been, but it would have been proper Mania if they'd given him
Yeah.
Broken Dreams. But
Yeah.
hey ho, it is what it is.
Wasn't a bad PLA. I
And to be
enjoyed it.
honest, in a weird kind of way, as a person, I hope he's fine. As a wrestling fan, I hope Priest is injured because as a wrestling, because the title
Just
picture could be
Would
very
be
fun.
mental.
Could be very
Considering-
fun.
Considering Gunther's got a title shot at SummerSlam.
Yeah. Gun-
Yeah, I understand the premise of what you're saying. I just,
Yeah. Storyline wise,
I said
it
as a
would be
human, I hope
mental.
he's not.
No,
injured.
no. I know. Right.
Could you imagine like a tournament where Gunther?
Why are you
goes,
trying to put
"Wait,
me under that bus, you
Oh.
prick?
Could you imagine a tournament?
I'll
where
follow
Gunther's
it.
in the final, and there's brackets to get to that stage, but Gunther's already straight into the final for his whole shot.
I don't want to know. I don't want another tournament. I want like absolute brutality, and we just end up with
The
a
winner
big
of that,
match. Well, I want an actual.
Or-
I want an actual match with all of them
Yeah,
in it.
an actual battle royal
To fate.
winner
Nah,
face Gunther.
like a 6-man actual.
Hell in a
Ian.
cell.
Don't mention Hell in the Cells because CM Punk calls people idiots for shit booking. That also happened this evening.
Have a chamber, and the winner of
Yeah.
that fights Gunther.
The chamber. We're gonna nip back to Australia for this one fight, and we'll just say it's like we'll say it's Australia 2.0 for one match
6
only.
of them.
Yeah. If AJ can go for no real reason, then 6 of them
You know
can
the-
go for an
the-
actual reason.
You know they've probably got a chamber over here.
Nah, they
still,
left it in
over
Australia.
in
Man. They
America
left it.
still,
They
yeah.
left it. They left it.
Have
Even
a
if they
chamber-
did, they've probably got another one still
They've got a
in
spare.
the US.
Have top 6 go top 6 in there, and the winner takes on Gunther.
No, they left the chamber over there. Same with Nathan Jones is looking after it. Shit joke. But that's just what happened at Clash of the Castle, Scotland. I nearly forgot what it was called. I keep going to say Clash in the Castle.
In
It definitely
Glasgow.
wasn't. It was Clash
At
In the OVO.
castle.
No, it wasn't. It was Clash remotely,
OVO.
remotely near a
Yeah,
castle.
clash in a city with a castle in it.
Yeah.
Clash in the OVO.
So Clash in a city. It's just
Clash at
Yeah.
the OVO.
Clash
Yeah.
in the glass cow near the Green Cross on.
That's the one. That's the one. And if you like our content or don't like our content, do it anyway. Just do us a favour. Right? Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and then we'll catch you in the next one.
Smash the
Yeah.
like button. Tell us your rating out of 10 as well in the comments.
For me, I'm a 10, mate.
In the show. Come on. Peace.